Assalamu alaikum all dear students of class 8. I hope you all have done the exercise which we have discussed in our last video. So today dear students, we are going to revise the chapter. It means we are going to do the revision of the lesson number 6, that is combustion and flame. Don't worry dear students, after this we will also do the revision for our all the chapters. It means we are going to compile all the chapters and now we are going to do with the revision. So today we are starting with lesson number 6 revision, and that is combustion and flame. Now dear student, first of all we say that we are using number of fuels, right? Since we wake up early in the morning till the night, we are doing so many activities in which we are using the fuels. As I told you that early in the morning we require our breakfast. So when we require our breakfast, it is to be prepared. So when we are preparing it, what we are using? We are using LPG. It means we are using the fuel. When we are just, when we are using our burner, or you can say stove, we are requiring the gas like LPG to cook the food. Similarly, to go at any place from one place to another place, we require the vehicles. So dear students, you all know that vehicles also are using various kind of the fuels like petrol, diesel. Also nowadays we are using CNG more. So dear students, first of all we need to understand that when we are using the fuels, what actually happens when we are burning it. So dear students, we say that burning the fuel gives you the energy. So first question arises, what is a combustion? Dear students, today when we are doing the revision, let me tell you, you have to also learn the definitions. When you are doing the revision, ultimately half of your chapter should be prepared from the video itself. Half when you are writing and learning, that time it will be prepared, and 100% you will be clear with your chapter. So let us learn the definition of combustion. We can say combustion is a chemical process in which substance react with oxygen and gives energy. So dear student, what does combustion means? Combustion एक chemical process है जो जिसमें substance oxygen के साथ react करता है और क्या produce करता है? Energy. So dear student, whenever we do the combustion, which is the basic energy which we obtain? The basic energy which we obtain is a heat energy. Very compulsory energy which we are getting, that is a heat energy. Sometimes we also get light energy. So dear student, light energy is not produced by all the combustible material. Okay. So when we say when we are burning the candle, we are able to see the flame is there. But when we are burning the coal, we are not able to see the flame. It means light energy may or may not be there when you are burning any particular fuel. It depends from one fuel to the another fuel. So dear student, you must learn that in which substance react with oxygen and gives the heat energy. Sometimes also the light energy is known as the combustion. So dear student, this is your definition for the combustion. Now dear student, next very important thing that what are the conditions, what are the necessary conditions by which we can say that combustion can take place. So let us just write down. Necessary condition for combustion. So dear student, we can say that there are three necessary conditions for the combustion. Let us see. Number one. Dear student, these necessary conditions can be taken out from the definition also. हम definition में से भी ये तीन conditions find out कर सकते हैं. कैसे? Chemical process is it is a chemical process in which substance. So first of all you need substance. Which kind of substance? Presence of combustible substances. Presence of combustible substances. It means that when you want to do the combustion, you require the first of all substance. For example, you require petrol, kerosene, diesel, wood. This all are the combustible material. So there should be first of all the combustible material. Number two. Chalo again move to the definition. Substance react with oxygen. So our second condition is presence of oxygen. It means that there is a requirement of the oxygen. We are going to see that how to check that without oxygen the combustion will take place or not. Because if you remember, we are having one activity, and that activity is giving us the idea that oxygen is the supporter of the combustion. Without oxygen, combustion cannot take place. Okay. Which is the third condition, dear students? Third condition, if you remember, dear student, suppose I say that I am having a piece of a paper and I am having one textbook. If I bring the lighted matchstick near the piece of a paper and near the book, which will be burning first? Which will be burning first of all very quickly? Piece of a paper. So here a very important word is highlighted, that is the ignition temperature. So what we write? We write attainment of ignition temperature. Yes, dear students. So first of all, what we have seen? We have seen the definition of combustion. Then what we have seen? Necessary conditions for the combustion. Presence of combustible substances, presence of oxygen, attainment of ignition temperature. So question arises, what is ignition temperature? So let us see the definition of ignition temperature. Ignition temperature, the lowest temperature ये स्टूडेंट लोएस्ट टेम्परेचर ऑफ एनी सब्सटेंस, किसी भी सब्सटेंस का सबसे कम वाला टेम्परेचर जिस पे वो जलना स्टार्ट हो जाए, वी कॉल दैट टेम्परेचर एज द इग्निशन टेम्परेचर। सो जब तक इग्निशन टेम्परेचर अटेन नहीं होगा तब तक वो चीज़ जलना स्टार्ट नहीं होगी। इज इट क्लियर? सो वी से दैट इग्निशन टेम्परेचर इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। नाउ डियर स्टूडेंट्स, first of all, presence of combustible material. Now see, you all know that there are so many things which can be combusted. For example, the clothes which we are wearing, that is also combustible material. The books which we have, that is also combustible material. You are sitting on the bench and it is made up of wooden particles. It is also combustible material. So this one combustible material is present at most of the places. Oxygen is also available. Say in the class you are sitting, in the outside place you are roaming, so you yourself is combustible material. You are having the oxygen in your surrounding. Both the conditions are fulfilled. Still we are not burning by our own. हम अपने आप जलना स्टार्ट नहीं हो जाते हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि जब तक अटेनमेंट ऑफ इग्निशन टेम्परेचर नहीं होगा तब तक कोई भी चीज़ जलना स्टार्ट नहीं होगी। ओके, अच्छा, presence of oxygen. How to prove that without oxygen combustion cannot take place? So dear student, in this case what do? We are doing one activity. The activity which we have seen in our textbook. That is what we are going to discuss right now. What do we say? Activity. What kind of activity we are doing? To prove that oxygen is supporter of combustion. Oxygen is supporter of combustion. So dear student, in this case what we are going to do, we have to take one candle and we have to light it. We are lighting one candle and what we are doing, suppose this is your table. On the table you have to keep the wooden block. You have to keep the two wooden blocks on the side, and on that you have to keep your glass inverted. So when you are going to keep the glass inverted over here, what has happened? This is the space from where air enters. Air is entering. So what is happening? When air enters, oxygen is supplied. So in this case, the fire will continue. It means the candle will be continuously burning. Is it clear? Next thing, what we have to do, we have to remove the wooden block. We have to remove the wooden block on the side, and what we have to do, we have to just again keep that glass inverted on that particular candle flame. So what will happen, dear students, in this case, the candle will be burning only till the time it has the oxygen inside this glass. Okay, and in the last case what will happen, as dear students, as there is no presence of the oxygen over here, what will happen? Your fire will get extinguished. Means the candle will be no more burning. Here we are able to see that oxygen supply is there, so it will continue. It will continue only till the air which is present over there. And in the last case, what will happen? As soon as all the oxygen from the cylinder or the glass is over, the candle will extinguish by dear students. So this activity proves oxygen, without oxygen combustion cannot take place. बिना oxygen के combustion नहीं हो सकता है dear students. So this is what you have to remember very importantly, that oxygen is the supporter of the combustion. So dear students, for today this was revision is enough. Next time we will start with the next topic. Hope you understood the topic.